The real tragedy isn't failing or getting hurt. It's reaching the end of your life and realizing you never truly lived. You don't regret the risks you took. You regret the ones you didn't. If time actually healed people, no one in the world would be hurting. Time is simply space. What matters is how you use it. If you fill your time intentionally with self-love, letting go, and building the new habits you need, that would make a real difference. Most humans are never fully present in the now, because unconsciously they believe that the next moment must be more important than this one. But then you miss your whole life, which is never not now. A man's suffering is similar to the behavior of a gas. If a certain quantity of gas is pumped into an empty chamber, it will fill the chamber completely and evenly, no matter how big the chamber. Whatever happens around you, don't take it personally. Nothing other people do is because of you. It is because of themselves. All people live in their own dream, in their own mind. They are in a completely different world from the one we live in. When we take something personally, we make the assumption that they know what is in our world, and we try to impose our world on their world. Healing is a beautiful process of unlearning, of peeling back the layers of conditioning to reveal the core of who you truly are. It's not about becoming someone new. It's about rediscovering the person you always were meant to be before the world told you who you should be. As you unbecome, you create space. Space for authenticity, for joy, for true self-expression. The most profound growth usually comes not from what we add to our lives, but from what we have the courage to let go of. Life itself is the biggest risk of all. None of us are getting out of it alive. What are we really protecting ourselves from? The chance to fail? The possibility of embarrassment? The potential for heartbreak? They're going to happen anyway. Life has a funny way of throwing curveballs, whether you play it safe or not. Suffering completely fills the human soul and conscious mind, no matter whether the suffering is great or little. Therefore, the size of human suffering is absolutely relative. The person you become when you're on your own is a garden you will carry with you forever. Use the quiet. Even if every single thing in your life works out exactly the way you want it to, you wake up with yourself every day. You have to know who you want to be. When you start paying attention to patterns, you'll see the truth of who someone is, not who they claim to be. You'll notice a friend who always calls when they need something, but is never around to reciprocate. You'll recognize a partner whose actions consistently fall short of their grand promises. Words are easy. They cost nothing to say. Actions are the real currency of behavior. People can say anything. They can promise the moon and stars, but their patterns will show you if they're actually willing to reach for them. If your needs weren't met as a child, you might find it hard to let others meet them today. When our early experiences teach us that love is unreliable, we adapt. We learn to be self-sufficient, not to need anyone. We do this to protect ourselves from further harm. Receiving, whether it's love, help, or even a simple gift, requires vulnerability. It means letting someone else see your needs, your desires. And for some with attachment trauma, that can feel downright terrifying. Understanding why you struggle to receive can be the key to opening yourself up to the love and support that's out there waiting for you. It's okay to disconnect sometimes. Giving someone room to process and grow is a powerful expression of love. We are always expected to be available and responsive, 24/7. Not only is this unrealistic, but unhealthy. We all need time to process our emotions, to reflect on our experiences, to simply be with ourselves. This kind of understanding is a profound act of love. It shows that you value the person's growth as much as you value their presence in your life. Space isn't a threat to connection. In fact, it's often what strengthens it. Respecting yourself sometimes means leaving relationships where your core values don't align. The gap between two people's fundamental values and life visions is too wide to bridge. It's recognizing that two people can both be wonderful and still not be right for each other. It's understanding that love sometimes means letting someone go, so both of you can live your truths. Every time you say yes to someone else's vision at the expense of your own, you're saying no to yourself. Know that it's okay to choose yourself. We all long for loving community. It enhances life's joy. But many of us seek community solely to escape the fear of being alone. Knowing how to be solitary is central to the art of loving. When we can be alone, we can be with others without using them as a means of escape. Don't always get to choose what lasts. If I care about someone, I'll try really hard to preserve the longevity of the relationship, but I accept that they may not always feel the same way. That's the beauty of love. Both people have to be choosing it over and over again. Give yourself the grace of accepting that people can choose to break our hearts, and the grace of believing that you have and will keep discovering other people who love you. When you meet your person, you'll know. It won't just be about that initial spark, chemistry, or attraction. It won't be about their job, how tall they are, or how much they make. True connection goes beyond any list of qualities or boxes to check. It's something you can't define with a single reason or trait. Instead, it's a perfect blend of countless, almost intangible things that somehow fit together effortlessly. You'll feel it in the way you look at each other, the sense of recognition in their eyes, and in the natural way you fall into conversation as if you've known them forever. In their presence, your words flow easily, and silences feel comfortable, even cherished. You can share your deepest thoughts, fears, and dreams without worry, and they listen. Not just respond, but to understand. They're genuinely interested not just in what you say, but in what you mean. And when you're quiet together, it's a peaceful silence that speaks volumes. You feel at ease in a way that's rare and incredibly grounding, as if just being near them brings out the truest version of yourself. It's not about filling every moment with words or actions. Sometimes, just sitting side by side is enough. You'll notice how they understand your unspoken needs. They sense when you need comfort before you even realize it yourself, offering support with a word, a touch, or simply by being there. You don't have to pretend or hide any part of yourself. They see all of you, your strengths, your struggles, your quirks, and accept it all. With them, there's no judgment, no expectation for you to be anything other than who you are. Their acceptance gives you a freedom to be authentic, to feel safe and valued without putting up a facade. You realize that they weren't here to fix you, but to stand beside you and continue to grow. When you're with them, it feels like coming home. They bring a quiet peace to your life, a balance to the chaos. In their presence, you feel grounded and secure, as if you can take on the world as long as they are by your side. They are a source of calm on the days when everything feels too overwhelming, and a source of laughter on the days you need it most. Even the little things, sharing a meal, watching a movie, or taking a walk, feel more meaningful. As if their presence adds depth to every moment, they make the ordinary feel extraordinary. With them, you don't have to strive for perfection, because they see the beauty in your imperfections. They embrace your flaws and make you feel proud of the things that make you unique. They accept the parts of you that others might overlook, and in doing so, they show you that true love isn't about seeking someone to complete you, but finding someone who celebrates all of you just as you are. And if you do the same for them, you both bring your own experiences, strengths, and challenges, but together you build something stronger. Your love isn't about erasing individual identities, but about celebrating them, creating a partnership that enhances who you each are. Over time, you start to understand that finding this person wasn't a matter of luck alone. It's a culmination of every experience, every heartbreak, every lesson you've learned. The road that brought you here was filled with twists and turns, each one shaping who you are and preparing you for this relationship. You realize that even the pain from the past has served its purpose, leading you to this moment, to someone who fits your life like a missing piece. With them, you feel as if everything has clicked into place. And it's clear that this connection is as much a part of your journey as any milestone. This love feels timeless and yet perfectly present, rooted in a deep appreciation for each other and what you bring into each other's lives. There's no pressure to rush forward or constantly prove yourself. You simply enjoy being together, creating memories one day at a time. Your love feels both powerful and gentle, built on trust, respect, and mutual support. It's a kind of love that doesn't fade with time because it's nurtured by shared values, compassion, and understanding. You realize that this person, your person, is a partner who will walk beside you through life's highs and lows. Someone who truly belongs in every chapter of your story. In the end, this connection becomes a reminder that true love isn't about perfection. It's about embracing each other's imperfections and creating a life that feels rich and fulfilling because of them. Together, you navigate the challenges, celebrate victories, and find comfort in the knowledge that you are exactly where you're meant to be. This love is both a journey and a destination filled with moments of joy, growth, and shared dreams. When you find your person, you realize that love is not about finding someone who completes you, but about choosing someone who accepts you and supports you, making each step of life's journey a little bit brighter, a little bit easier, and infinitely more meaningful.